Just before we look at the TA for Bitcoin, don't forget to visit our website, bpoi.uk. Have a look around. Quite a lot of information on the website, and then you've got click here to sign up. So just click on this particular button. That takes you to bpoi.uk join. And then just have a look at the membership plan. So just want to do a month, $40, 6 months, $100, 12 months, $150. And we got some lifetime memberships as well, 49 lifetime memberships left, $200, so well worth the money. And then obviously take a look around the website and look at the different channels. If you want to join our free Telegram channel, just click on this button here. And then as long as you've got a Telegram account, just click on the view in Telegram and that'll take you to our free channel. We do post quite a bit of information in the free channel, and we'll answer any of your questions, whether that be on a setup that you're looking at or something that we've posted. Okay, cheers guys. Evening guys, 7:35, Sunday night Bitcoin. So kind of been watching things unfold, not too much to report today, but we're just at that crucial stage and Sunday night volatility potentially kicking in. So 37,508, this green line here, is the area that Bitcoin ideally needs to be holding. Okay, so this is previous, look at the video yesterday, previous support and resistance right now, and we can see that you know, it's been used as resistance or support. Broke above this level, okay, that was key, and then we've held this level, number of candle closes above this level, few wicks down just to test, a few wicks down there, and then a move up to create a higher high, perfect trading setup. And then a move down, okay, and what we're looking for is a hold of this level. Now, if we don't hold this level, it's not too bad as long as we don't move below 35,510, okay. Have to stay above 35,510. So we're able to put, so if you think we've got our higher high here, and then higher low as such, we've got a higher high here, and then we're looking at a higher low, okay. So essentially uptrend continuation. Now as long as we do that sort of thing, we can trade up to this trend line, which is the key trend line that we're looking to break to see some sort of breakout from Bitcoin and some sort of bullish uptrend continuation via this area of resistance, okay. So we need to smash through this area of resistance, retest, break above 39,592, 40,000 area. Not going to be easy to break above that level, but very, very bullish scenario if we are able to break out of this falling wedge that we've been trading in for nearly 3 months. Okay, so that would be the major bullish signal initially, and then we can start smashing through these resistance levels. Okay, but ideally we need to hold this level. Be a sign of weakness if we lost this level. So if we break down and then bears line up here, price action moves up, bearish retest, potentially you're in a downtrend, possibly on the smaller time frames, might form some sort of falling wedge, breakout, and then hopefully target this upper trend line. But what we don't want to see is a bearish retest and then just a parabolic drop down. Okay, we've got this lower trend line of the broadening wedge that we're trading in at the moment. So if you think we're trading within this broadening wedge, this is fine as well. It's still an uptrend. We just don't want to be falling below 35,510, because that then creates a lower low, and then potentially we're then in a downtrend. Okay, and we don't want to be in a downtrend. It's sometimes a bit clearer just to look at this chart here. Okay, so we can see this is the daily chart. So we can see the falling wedge that we've been trading in, and we've been trading in this falling wedge since 10th of November. Call it 28th of October maybe. Okay, so almost 3 months. Right now we're on this support level, so you can see how crucial this support level has been. Massive bounce here to then begin the all-time high. Okay, begin the journey to all-time high. And if you look at this level before as well, this area before as well, massive bounce here to then all-time high. Okay, lost the level, and then obviously same as where we're in now, falling wedge, consolidation, breakout. Okay, so what we need to do right now is we need to hold this level, break out of this trend line. Okay, retest. Even if we break out of this trend line but retest this same level, we've still broken out of this falling wedge. Okay, and then all being well, we can continue higher. What we don't want to see is we lose this level and then basically we fall back down to the lows again. So you're potentially looking at 32,800 Bitcoin, and then essentially moving across again, testing this trend line, moving down again, 28,000 Bitcoin. Okay, this is still on the table at the moment. So trade very, very cautiously right now. Sunday night, lots of volatility. You just want to see if this holds. Ideally, what we want to do is wake up in the morning and Bitcoin's already broken out, okay, retested and moving higher. I don't think that's going to happen. I think, all being well, we'll just trade sideways a bit more. We need to let the indicators cool off, okay? So the 4-hour stock RSI is almost there. It's not too far off being oversold, okay? So once it's oversold, if this can turn up, if we can avoid, I'm not sure we'll be able to avoid this cross here. If we can avoid this cross on the MACD, that would be fantastic. I'm not sure that's going to happen. Problem is, if we do get that cross on the MACD, then the likelihood is, if the stock RSI is moving down and then the RSI is moving down, okay, we're going to see a bit of a parabolic drop down, probably to the lower trend line of this broadening wedge, okay? But we might not get that cross. But we need to be very, very cautious right now. So all eyes on Bitcoin. Also, Bitcoin dominance is pumping at the moment. So Bitcoin dominance, you can see the move Bitcoin dominance has made. This is the 4-hour chart, okay? So it was coming down nicely, just started to pump again, okay? This is what happens when Bitcoin dominance pumps. So this is Atom, something I've been looking at. Parabolic drop down. This is one, okay? Look at one. One's been wrecked, absolutely wrecked. Okay, one, let's have a look. Okay, 10% in about 6 hours, and the majority of that has been since Bitcoin dominance has been pumping. So keep an eye on Bitcoin dominance, keep an eye on your altcoin positions. If this continues to move up, altcoins are going to get wrecked, okay, because the likelihood is Bitcoin might move down a bit further. So as we've discussed many times, okay, if Bitcoin moves down, Bitcoin dominance moves up, altcoins get absolutely wrecked, okay? So you're potentially going to see some good or decent buy opportunities overnight if Bitcoin continues down with regards to altcoin positions, okay? But still high risk, because the problem you've got is if Bitcoin moves down, your risk is that you buy in this area and then we have a dead cat bounce, move down, break below this level, and then we continue downwards, okay? So it's one of those things. I wouldn't be trading unless you can keep an eye on what's going on with regards to the price action at the moment, okay? So markets open tomorrow, Sunday night volatility. Bitcoin is holding for now, so if we look at the 15-minute time frame, we're just holding this level for now. Ideally, we just need to maintain this level. That would be a really strong bullish signal if we can hold this level, because so many times before we've lost these key levels with regards to this falling wedge that Bitcoin has been in. So if we can hold this level and we can show strength, okay, that would be a bullish signal, and I think you would get more retail and institutional investors buying at this level rather than them waiting for Bitcoin to move down to this level, because they won't want to miss potentially what's going to happen. However, bear in mind that until, and I keep saying this, until we break this trend line, we're in a downtrend, okay? The price action is going down until we break out of this upper trend line, okay? So regardless of the euphoria and the news, and there's a lot of news at the moment saying that Bitcoin is about to break out and everything's going to be bullish and altcoin season is about to happen and this, that and the other, until we actually break out of this upper trend line, we're going nowhere but down, okay? So just bear that in mind. There's a load of news. I just posted a load of news, so have a quick read through that news, but you can see this sort of hype starting to kick in. So Bitcoin transfer volumes see massive uptrend in institutional dominance, signaling market breakout. Okay, you've got new Latin American country to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender by Q2 2022. You got Bitcoin miners believe global hash rate to grow aggressively. You've got what's this one? Cancel. Here's how long it will take for Bitcoin to reach 500,000 according to Skybridge Capital Fund. You'll start to get these crazy figures. People just plucking figures out of the air saying Bitcoin's going to the move when Bitcoin breaks out, and suddenly the hype machine will kick in, and the reason the hype machine will kick in is to get people to buy in to start pushing the price back up. Okay. This one here, Bitcoin and Ethereum are in early adoption days, says Bloomberg Intelligence Analysis. Yeah, well, I agree with that, but again, more hype. Basically saying that the price is likely to go up. Yeah, of course it is. I'll go into XRP in a minute. Our Bitcoin whales buying the dip. On-chain analyst Will Clement says new trend emerging for large Bitcoin investors. So we've seen a massive increase in institutional investment into Bitcoin. Yeah, basically all the retailers, all the novice traders out there who are losing all of their money. Basically the whales and the institutions are driving the price down. Retail traders are getting scared because they don't want to lose any more money, and then obviously it's just playing into the hands of the whales because they're getting cheap Bitcoin. So that's why if you're trading, you've really got to know what you're doing. Trading against the best in the world at the moment. This is Alan Santana, used to be known as Alan Masters. Altcoins going bullish, Quantstamp moves first 150%. So there used to be this thing with Dogecoin. So whenever Dogecoin pumped, it was the beginning of altcoin season. Apparently there's been a bit of a shift, but a lot of analysts on TradingView are basically saying that potentially altcoins are going to start moving, start going to turn or going to start turning bullish, but we shall see. We still need to break out of that falling wedge. XRP, so this is interesting. So bullish XRP sentiments on Ripple's ability to prevail in the SEC case gains momentum after 200 million shares buyback. So XRP have bought back 200 million in shares. I guess that's telling us there's a degree of confidence within the Ripple camp that they're going to win the SEC case. But again, Ripple won't move until Bitcoin moves. So until we break out, there's no point buying into any of these coins because everything is paired with Bitcoin whilst Bitcoin's going down. When Bitcoin breaks out and starts moving sideways, starts moving upwards, that's when altcoins is going to rally, and that's when you're going to see your 150, 200% gains on particular coins. But until Bitcoin breaks out of that falling wedge, then essentially everything's going to follow what Bitcoin is doing. So that's why we just need to exercise some patience and basically wait for this event to happen. We've been waiting for 3 months now. Will it break out first week of February? Quite possibly. We're so close to this trend line now. Will it break out? Not sure yet. Will we see massive rejection there and another leg down? There's been a lot of talk recently about 28,000 being the bottom. Is 28,000 going to be the bottom? We just need to wait and find out. So first things first, baby steps to see if we can hold the 37,508. Okay, so let's go back to the 4-hour time frame. Let me reset the chart. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit, like so. Actually, I'm going to go to the 1-hour chart. Okay, so let's see if we can hold this level first. Okay, if we can't hold this level, we just need to put in a higher high somewhere in this area. Okay, somewhere above this red line. If we put a higher low in, we then need to put in a higher high. Now a higher high, we're moving down this way. Okay, let's say we put in a higher low here. A higher high essentially would mean some sort of breakout or trend line test. Okay, so we need to be above this point here. And to me that would be breakout of this trend line, this upper trend line, or a test of this trend line at least. So if we test this trend line, that would be a higher high, depending on how long it took us to get back up there. But let's just say we ended up doing a higher high here, and we get rejected. As long as we're sort of putting in another lower high, we got another crack at the trend line. So let's see what happens. Cautious with any trading right now. Sunday night volatility. Markets open tomorrow. Monthly candle close tomorrow will offer us an insight into what's likely to be happening over the course of February. So we'll do a bit of an analysis on the monthly close tomorrow, and let's see where that ends up. But for now, what we don't want to see is a parabolic drop down below this level, which has happened many times before. Okay, so all eyes on Bitcoin. Trade safely. I personally, unless you're short in the market, I wouldn't be in any positions right now. Altcoins getting wrecked left, right and center. So look at one's just getting caned, but a good opportunity to pick up some one potentially if Bitcoin retests and moves higher. Okay, but ideally you need to be watching it to trade that successfully. Right, I'm going to leave it there. I will be up early in the morning. Let's see what happens overnight. If you've got any questions, I'll probably till about 10 o'clock tonight. Just fire them over, and yeah, let's hope for a bit of hopium. Let's hope for a good week next week, and let's see if we can get a breakout of this wedge, this boring wedge that we've been trading in forever. We just need to see some bullish action from Bitcoin. We need to see some strength. We buy into strength. We need to see some strength from Bitcoin. So that's a breakout of this falling wedge with volume, with strength, showing the bears that the bulls are back in control. And then, like I said the other day in the other video, what we don't want to see is this parabolic move up. You know, we don't want to see a move right back up over the course of like 20 days. We just want to see Bitcoin do this really, really slowly, all the way back up to the top, because that trading period with regards to altcoins will be phenomenal. Okay, but if Bitcoin does this, it's like over before you know it, and then we're getting rejected and we're coming straight back down again. So let's see what happens. All right, guys, have a good evening, and I will chat to you tomorrow. Cheers.